Yeah, boys and girls, men, women, all religions except that fake one called Muslims. Um, Trump is now in. Long live freedom. Um, yeah, I was just watching on Facebook. Let me pull it up here. Muslim kids across the country are in fear. I think the country is on the verge of potentially having a Brexit moment. I got no clue what the hell that means. Last time I checked, we left England back in 1776. But apparently, this Muslim leader, Linda Sarsour, said on increasingly likely Trump's victory. Anyways,
that he's doing this well. I
there.
mean, I knew that it was going to be a close race, but I didn't think that he was going to do this well. And it just has a lot of people in distress. I mean, my daughter's at home crying, worried about a Trump presidency. Muslim kids across this country are in fear. It's really bad. I think the United States is on the verge of potentially having a Brexit moment. You know, we're just having an unexpected night. I don't know what you tell young people that we're about to potentially put a
Pack your
president in the
bags
United
and
States of
fucking
America,
move.
America who's a racist, anti-Muslim, anti-immigrant, sexist, misogynist. I mean, this
He's
man
not none
reflects
of that.
every
He just
bad
wants
value
to
that any
have
human being can have, and
you
it's
guys
just going to be
vetted
hard to explain
properly,
to our
not
young
just say,
people
hey,
how this even
come on in,
happened
here's
in 2006.
$150,000. You know, they don't understand that all Trump wants to do is make sure that you're vetted properly and that you have your own money to sustain yourself in America. Nothing more, nothing less. As long as your background comes back clean, you're in. If your background comes back scruffy and you're back in ISIS, you're out. And with those that want to consider joining ISIS, then how do I say this? If you're American and you want to fucking join, you're fucked in the head for one. I don't care what anybody fucking says in regards to this, trolls. Um, but what it boils down to is America has a chance to actually do something for America and Americans, not keep handing money out to those outside America. Now America can look after its own before it looks after those that want to sneak in or those that want to do harm to others in our country. It's how you say, it's a fucking shame. It really is. You're gonna have all these Muslim leaders out there, um, point blank saying, you know, um, Donald Trump doesn't want this, Donald Trump doesn't want that. He wants you guys to be here. He just wants you to be vetted and to make sure that we know where you are at all times and who you are in contact with, because you're an untrustworthy race. A trustworthy race would not have had to have America go over into your country and blow the shit up. But now that Trump's in there, we can probably get the hell out of there and ship you motherfuckers back. And if you want help to rebuild, not a problem. Sell off all your military equipment, get money that way, and then we will come in to help you rebuild. Otherwise, you got no fucking prayer. You got no prayer in staying in the States unless you have one hell of a backing and you're a doctor. You know? But other than that, hey, you have a right to be distressed. You have a right to be scared. Um, I got put in face fuck jail because I stated, you know, pack your bags, guys. They're coming. So yeah, my video will probably get taken down, but it'll probably get put back up. I'll probably get put in face fuck jail. But you know what? It is what it is. Face fuck wants to dictate and censorship on freedom of speech and opinions. It's just my opinion that how you say there are Muslim Americans that obey the law and that have assimilated into American culture. Dearborn, Michigan people, bless you. But your group will have to pack and move, be deported. You do not beat up Christians because you think your God's better than their God. To be honest, there is no God. The only thing religion is a security blanket. What I say? It's a fucking security blanket to make you feel better so when you die, decapitate, or get stoned to death, you have some sort of faith that there's something after death. Guess what? There's only darkness after death. Nothing. Zero, zilch, zilch. You know, everybody states in their version of their religion, do not worship false gods. Well, your God has a really bad habit of sexually molesting young girls. And yeah, that was for you guys too. But yeah, to be honest, that was fucking bad timing. But yeah, I can honestly tell you this, guys. Out of all the religions I've ever heard of, Mormons, Christians, Hindi, freaking the whole freaking lot of them, okay? Um, Anything to do with the Quran is just damn fucked up. You know, if your husband decides to say, well, I don't want to have to divorce you, so I'm going to lie and say that you cheated. And in the Sharia law, that means, woman, you get stoned to death. Therefore, he can walk away, be a free man, because your ass is dead. You can't turn around and say he cheated because he won't get stoned. It's a one-way thing. It's always been a one-way thing. And for thousands of years in your culture, it's been a one-way thing. But because we've had the Muslim king, Obama, having hundreds of thousands of you infiltrate the United States, now that Trump is going to be in, it's going to take at least a good year and a half to round you guys back up, shift you out, and then revet you to come back in. It's only about being revetted. That's all, guys. I'm sure you can, understand that. That's like if, Christians wanted to go into your country and start building all sorts of Christian buildings, you'd fuckers burn them down. You wouldn't have that freedom of protection, that America gives you. You know, if you guys don't believe it, you torch it. You guys need to understand Americans are no longer going to stand for your shit. Smarten the fuck up, get vetted, or get out. Good for Trump getting in. He's good for America and Americans, whether they think so or not.